Well, my neighbor wasn't just nosy, she was the self-proclaimed queen of our homeowners association, and she had it out for me from day one. I bought a small farm on the edge of the neighborhood, intending to live a quiet life. But apparently, my chickens were a public nuisance, my vegetable garden was an eyesore, and my old but reliable tractor was decreasing property values every week. A new complaint landed in my mailbox. I tried to reason with her, showing her the property lines and local ordinances that were clearly on my side, but Karen wasn't interested in facts. She was interested in control. She'd stand at the edge of her perfectly manicured lawn, phone in hand, recording my every move. It was exhausting, but I figured she'd eventually run out of steam. I was wrong. Things escalated when I started renting out a small, secluded part of my land. I didn't tell her who the tenant's wit was, none of her business. This drove her absolutely wild. She was convinced I was running some kind of illegal operation. The complaints doubled, and she started threatening to take matters into her own hands. One evening, I heard a commotion. Peeking out my window, I saw two guys in makeshift security vests sneaking onto my property, followed closely by Karen, who was directing them like a general. They were heading straight for the rented section. I almost stepped out to stop them, but then my phone buzzed. It was a text from my tenant, who was actually the lead detective of a major undercover police sting. The text was simple: stay inside. We've got it. Suddenly, floodlights illuminated the entire area. The security guards froze like deer in headlights as heavily armed officers swarmed out of the barn they were about to raid. Karen's jaw dropped. Turns out, the police had been using my farm as a base for a massive operation, and she had just led her bumbling private patrol right into the middle of it. Watching her try to explain to a very unimpressed police captain why she was trespassing on an active crime scene was more satisfying than any harvest. She was cited for obstruction, trespassing, and a few other charges. And the best part, the HOA board, mortified by the incident, removed her from her position. My farm is quiet now, and my new neighbors, the local police department, who occasionally drop by for fresh eggs. Thanks for watching my story. If you enjoyed this little slice of farm justice, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.